Ooh, a couple of pairs. All right, well, I guess we grab both of those. We'll grab the next Miss Supersonic once we beat the boars. It's always nice to start off with a couple of pairs. Ooh, there's a few Nightingales out, so that is a little bit disappointing for our odds of 2-starring her early. There's still a lot in the pool, but there's what, 1, 2, 3, 4 other copies of Nightingale on other people's boards. Can we get some items? What have you got for us, boys? We've got a tome, that's always nice. Tome might actually be, hands down, it might be the best item in the game. Nardo, welcome to the stream. What do we got? Ooh, early tier 3s. That's amazing for us. Okay, we start off with the Flame Caller. We're just going to grab both of those though. The Calamity and, ooh, how do I get that Hog Rider happening? Alright, we have to make a decision here. I think I'm going to sell off that Miss Supersonic.
Who's that summoning me?
And let's go ahead and pick up the 2 riders, and then I'll also grab Famine because that will give us 2 undead. Nardo, this game, it depends on what level you're at, I guess. Early on, it's not too bad, but the more you play, the more challenging it gets as the quality of your opponents increases, but it is so much fun. I've been loving it, absolutely loving it. All right, so let's go ahead and grab that Famine, and that's going to give us some strong early game combos. We want to get her ability off ASAP, so I'll probably give her the Tome. Oh my goodness, that was amazing for us. Okay, I am going to level here because we want a few things happening. I also want that Forest Breath, but we'll just hold off on that, I think.
One Punisher.
For now, we will set up like that. Make sure we equip all of our items just in time. So hopefully we win this round and I can grab that Forest Breath. I really want that Forest Breath. We're up against 2 2-star heroes, but we do have the numbers advantage. So I think we should get it. And we've got that we've got 2 3-cost heroes too, which helps for sure. Totem Face. Alright, so we get that Forest Breath. So that will also give us 3 Hunter. So this is actually a pretty decent start for us early on. Hunter Rider through the mid-game, transitioning to Warlocks and Undead and Legendaries late game. We could be looking pretty solid. Might as well grab that because there's no reason not to. I'll grab the Human as well, just in case we end up going with a Human-style build. Now, the risk here is we are losing a couple of our tankier... Like, we don't have much of a front line here. But we will run with it. Not sure I'm going to keep the Nightingale for too much longer. In fact, if we win this round... I think I sell the Nightingale for the interest. I'm more interested in keeping the Frost Lotus for the human buff at this stage. My thumbnail says stream is on every Wednesday. Right. At this point in time, I've actually been streaming all over the place, so I will have to adjust that thumbnail. So I appreciate that comment. I'll fix that. So let's go ahead and sell off at least one of those so we hit our interest cap. Let me make sure that I take a note of that so I don't actually forget to do that. Cool, I will sort that out. Thank you for that. Alright, well, we can go ahead and grab that Nightingale right back there. That once again won't cost us interest. We will level again here, and I'm going to get 2 humans happening for the mana regen, and nothing else there really interests us at this stage, so we will just hold on. Same thing though, if we win this round, both Nightingales are getting sold for the interest. I love that animation when they land. Alright, hopefully we can get this win. Up against a couple of Warlocks though, so this will be tough. But I think we have it. Yeah, we've got this. Alright, so let's sell off the Nightingales. Once again, that 2 crystals from winning will get us back to 20. That will get us back to the buff, which is awesome. Alright, we want both of those. Sorry, just responding to a message in Discord. And then we just hold, because it is beast round. Hopefully we can get some more items here. What do we really want? I guess another tome would be nice. Swords and daggers are always good too. So are staves. The defensive items are less interesting. There's a couple of great swords. Wait, is that... We just maxed out great sword already. That's incredible for us. So we're now getting a 30% chance to deal 200% extra damage. Wow. Wow, that's awesome. There's a... Oh, we could actually 3-star her. I'm going to grab both of those for now. We'll of course level. The Dragoon will go out, and... Is there a sorcerer in the store? No. We're going to put the Firefur out, who's recently had himself a buff. Now, how do I want to... I think we'll set up like that. Yeah, his health is now 2200 and his armor is now 30. It used to be 1925. So the patch that just hit buff Firefur, and I don't know what I'm doing yet, but I could potentially go 6 hunters. I mean, it's not the strongest thing, but we could try and make it work if I get all the pieces. We do get destroyed by what? We get destroyed by a lot of 2-star heroes, 3 warrior, 3 hunter, 2 undead, 2 fairy. That's a pretty strong build. I think that's the most expensive, second most expensive build currently. Did I get that right? Yeah. Yeah, fair bit of value in that one at the moment. So we will level again here, and I maybe should have actually leveled twice last round. Getting in a second famine, I think, is the call here. Now, I might actually put the cloak on Dragoon here. There is a warlock. Grab that witch doctor as well. If we lose this, I'll sell off the Frost Lotus and the witch doctor. But I'm grabbing the witch doctor just for the extra crystal that you can earn with that little trick there with the leveling using the druid combo. Old Man G, welcome to the stream. Thank you for stopping by. I will be playing squad games with viewers once we find viewers that want to participate. So if you want to play some squad mode, definitely let me know, and I'll add you to the next game. I'm probably going to level again here. Okay, this is really interesting. We've now got 4 humans, 5 hunters. So, what do we put out here? We immediately... Which hunter do I give up? I think I give up her. We're going to set up like that in our little box formation. And this is quite interesting as to where we can go with this composition. We've got lots of options depending on the heroes that we find, and depending on what other people are doing here as well. We don't have too much competition for what we're trying to achieve at this stage though, which is quite nice. I mean, I'm tempted to go for a human build if we can find the key pieces. The next most important pieces being General of War and also Templar Knight as another rider. So we'll see what we get here. Oh, there is the Templar Knight. That's fantastic. Now that Berserker is such a good piece, but I'm not going to grab him just yet. There is another Warlock there as well. Very interesting. I'm going to immediately replace that, and I think I actually take out one of those. She's only a tier 1 unit. That will give us 4 humans as well as our 4 riders. Let's just go ahead and sell that witch doctor off. I'm not going to do the little crystal making method with him at this point in time. We get ourselves another tome, so I think that's our second. We'll chuck that on the werewolf. Get some armor as well. All right, so let's go ahead and armor up our... Let's Take the armor off him. Put all of our armor on our Templar Knight at this stage.
You're short, but you sure
We don't want any of that just yet. Alright, armor there. Let's put a tome there and a tome on our Kraken. Definitely leveling here. What am I putting out? I think it will be...
Some people, it's not my fault if we lose.
another famine. And then I'm just going to spin... Oh, both of those are amazing. Okay. Both of those are absolutely amazing. Misfortune and the Dark Mage. So we can sell off... I guess Marsh Lord for now. There is another... We could grab the Nether Prince as well as our Warlock. Maybe I will do that, actually. Sell off the Goblin as well, because we're not probably going to run Scourge with this build. Especially if I end up going humans.
There's nothing scary about this.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Okay, so... Fire Fur can be sold. We're not running Forest Breath at this point. We're going to be going that and that. Now, we want her out. So, one more human being her. I'm not actually sure what I want to give up here. I guess it has to be Hunter. But I want the Undead and I want Kraken. I don't want to give up 4 Rider. I guess it's Kraken at this point. Not great, but we're also 2 Sorcerer. No, that will be a 3rd Sorcerer. General of War is really the piece that I'm looking for. Game on air. Welcome to the stream. Ouch. We got shut down hard then. All right, I need to... Actually, I'll probably just level after this round. Go to 10. That will help a lot. And then we can spin all of our crystals on 2-starring everything. We still have way too many 1-stars. So getting to level 10 and Frost, I think I actually just move away from Hunter now. I'm going to Dark Mage, and we're actually going to sell off our Famines now. Level 10 here, which means we get her out as well. In terms of attack damage, I'm not even sure who I should be... I guess we give all of our great swords to Dragoon there. Yeah, we may actually... What I might do is get rid of now Hog Rider and also Calamity and throw these 2 in so we get Warlock. We definitely need to spin. Alright, so let's commit to that. We're down to, what, 19 health now, so we need to make a decision real quick. You want to, but you have work after this. No worries, next time. We're falling behind because we don't have any 2-stars out, basically. We're on level 10 with a whole bunch of 1-stars, so we do have to get a little bit lucky here, but I believe we've essentially achieved endgame comp once I replace... Want that, that... and that I will set up like that. All right, now we're just looking for 2 stars, as many 2 stars as I can find. And I'm not finding any. There's one, there's another. Okay, they both come in handy. We'll definitely grab both of those. And that, and I want that too. Okay, sell that. There's our General of War. So our General of War will actually go in for our 2-star Frost Lotus, funnily enough, because we don't need 4 sorcerers, and she's the weakest human at this stage. The other option would be Werewolf, but it's just a better unit. Ouch, we're going to take a little bit, or maybe not, maybe not. Come on, Lightbringer. No, not enough against a 3-star Steel Fist, unfortunately. So we do take a tiny bit of damage there. There are some great key pieces. All right, so we're going to immediately replace here. She's gone. Now, in terms of items and positioning, how many, there's only 1 person running Assassins. I'm going to just set up like that for now. Where's our other tomes at? We've got a tome there. Let's unequip that and give that to General of War for that crowd control. So it was a Lightbringer change, a buff or a nerf. So I believe that it was actually a buff. I think that the base numbers didn't change, but that the extra was an addition. So I do think that it was actually a buff for her. Ooh, that Hunter's nice, but it's not going to fit into this build. Oh, great. That is so good. We're not going to grab that Misfortune because we just want a 2-star as much as possible at this stage. I'm going to actually use the Guru there.
I can't look into the mirror without dazzling myself.
Reason being is, although 2-starring Void Doom is amazing, we need to stay alive. We're only on 16 health, and Kraken's crowd control is so important. So getting her to 2-star is a significant addition. Now, if we win this, we can just grab that Void Doom without locking the shop. Do we win? Yes. Should be a win. It is. All right. Awesome. So this is a pretty nice... Now, it's actually very similar to one of my custom recommended lineups. Oops, I didn't want to do that. I want to have a look at my custom recommended lineups. It's very similar to that top one, though. That's a 4-rider edition without going 3 sorcerers, I think. All right, let's continue spinning, looking for pairs at this stage. Not trying to 2-star anything, just looking for pairs.
I'm just that lucky.
We are getting close to a few. Hopefully we can continue to survive. The build came together very late, but we're starting to compete on value, and we've got some 2-star heroes now. In fact, we don't have any 1 or 2 cost heroes. Every single hero in this build is now a 3, 4, or 5 cost hero. So the fact that they're 1-stars doesn't hurt us as badly, and in fact, we're guaranteed top 4 now. And I think we'll continue. Oh, that Joey's so good as well. But we literally need every piece in this comp at this stage. We give up anything, then we're... Actually, Kraken is the only thing that's not giving us something. But she's just such a strong individual unit. And she's a 2-star. Oh my goodness. 2 Shakarakas. Ah. It's hard to say no, but we do have to. Just adjust our positioning a little bit there. I mean, we are vulnerable to area of effect, but no one is actually running Cyborg Engineers, so I'm not too worried about it. We're the only one running Sorcerers as well. I just need to make sure we protect our squishy Sorks and also prevent that 6 Assassin build from shredding us. But it looks like he's actually losing some health now, so we've actually moved up into 2nd position. All right, we're doing pretty well. The builds came together nicely in the end. Come on, surely we can fight. There's one more 2-star. That was a good one for us too, actually. I may lock that, and actually we've got enough 2-stars now that I could grab and start looking for 3-stars as well. All right. I'm happy with that setup. Actually, I may swap Flamecore on the Dark Mage next time around. But yeah, no, I think that's going to work for us. I think this will essentially be our end game positioning. And hopefully we can just win streak all the way to the win here. Oh, that Frost Mage does so much damage. The Dark Mage. I always forget his name because it's so simple. Yes, we will keep that lineup locked. It's going to be creep round next anyway, so I might actually lock it again. Because that way we won't lose the one. Although the 1 interest we lose will cost us a refresh, so it's actually not worth locking it. Because we get a free refresh if we don't lock it, and that would have cost 2, and we only save 1 interest. All right, so we definitely do not lock that shop. There is a pro tip for you: don't lock a shop to save 1 interest if it's going to cost you 2. So I guess you'd only ever lock a shop to save interest if you were going to be saving 2 interest, which is 20 crystals. You can't. The shop would have to consist of entirely legendaries. So I guess the lesson there is don't ever lock a shop to save an interest. Definitely quick math, and it took me actually maybe not as quick as it should have been, but I got there in the end. Who do I want that tome on? I think I want that tome on him. 2-star Dragoon, yes please.
Please.
2-star Flame Caller. Okay, now things are looking very good for us. We will actually go ahead and grab that General of War if we win this round as well. This build is delicious. Actually, I'm not sure that we lose again from here, to be honest. Look at our value compare and look at the quality of the build. I think we're going to just straight out win every round unless we get really bad luck. Just so much damage coming out of our sorcerers. That being said, those riders did do a pretty good job of getting through that front line. It's not going to be enough. Got close, but it wasn't quite enough.
Please.
There is...
I can't look into the mirror without.
If we could find some gurus now, that would be amazing. Ooh, actually, all right, let's sell off that to 2-star that. We're probably not going to have time to even 2-star Kraken at this stage, but definitely not going to have time to try and 2-star multiple things. Yeah, oh, actually, they made some decent additions to their squad too. 2-star, I'm not sure what entirely they just did. Squad mode, I believe it's week on, week off at this stage, which kind of sucks. Because it's a brand new mode everyone's super hyped about and it's about to go away for a week. So I really hope that they change that, and that has been my feedback to Tencent to actually have it permanently available. But we will have to wait and see. And there is the top position on the leaderboard. Can we 2-star our Void Doom and find... Ooh, hello. Yeah, I actually think this will be the last round, so we're not going to be able to 2-star Void or 3-star Kraken, but we got close. So if I was making... What would I change? I guess... You could look for potentially 2 Voids. And the Void Distraction's a sorcerer as well, but you'd have to give up Kraken or Undead. I don't know what you'd give up. I don't think you'd change this too much, to be honest. Kraken is just so strong right now. I don't think there's any piece that I would replace. This is such a nice build. Six humans, 3 sorcerers, 2 warlocks, 2 riders, 2 undead. It's just real fun. All right, awesome. I'm going to grab her just in case we find a couple of gurus, although we're not going to have enough crystals to buy them all. All right, sell her. This is almost certainly the last round now, but if we survive it and the opponent also survives it, actually we'll have to lock it, because the only way the opponent survives it is if they beat us. So I'll lock that shop, because if we win, we just win the game. If we lose, the shop is locked and I can buy the Dark Mage. But I'm hoping that this will be our 8th straight win and we just take the W right here, which would be a great way to kick off the stream with a really, really strong 6 human, 3 sorcerer comp. Although, this is a little closer, but I don't think it will be enough. We just got too many units still up. There it is. We get the win, 8 win streak to wrap up that game. That was fun. That was a fun build. Such a high value build. All right, send off the Shining Nuts to the rest of the top 4. That was fun. Once we got the build together, that was really, really fun.